All right, and we are officially recording. And we are also on Facebook. So I'm going to open this up so I can see the comments, if any, over there, and then I'm going to open this up so I can see the comments, if any, over there, and then I'm going to assume everyone is going to come into the Zoom. All right, it's 8:03. Going to give folks a couple minutes to come in, and then we're going to get started. And then they can just trickle in as we go. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to open up the chat too. Okay, it's 8:05. Hello, welcome everyone. Good evening. Good to see you. I hope you have had a phenomenally fantastic, fruitful, and productive day. Okay, it needs to be all of the above for it to just sit right in my spirit. Okay. And today we are in week 5, if I'm not mistaken. We are in week 5, and we're going to talk about how to market and make $10,000 in sales. Okay. So good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello. I see you in the chat. Welcome. If you know anyone that should be on here that's not on here, go ahead and tag them on Facebook or text them and let them know, hey, we're on. This is the most important thing right here. This is the sauce. Tell them we're eating pasta and this is the sauce for the pasta, okay? Because if you know how to market, you can get your product to your ideal client like that. If you don't know how to market, you can have the best product on the planet and nobody will ever know. And that wouldn't be nice. So let them know that we're about to talk about some marketing on tonight. All right. And we're going to get right on into it. So this is week 5. We're talking about marketing and making $10,000, $10K in sales. All right. So for so far, you guys have already created your products. You should already be into your launch mode, right? You should be on your launch mode. And maybe during the Q&A session, I can ask you guys what your launch mode looks like and what it is that you're doing to launch and get your product out there. Currently, you should be with your MVP, which is your minimum viable product. We know that Dr. Vanza is very keen on the MVP, okay? And it's just great strategy anyway. And then, of course, for those of you on Vanza, you make 10K, you get this beautiful award. And there is like etching on there, but because it's clear, you can't really see it. But it is beautiful. And, you know, I keep mine right over here. And when I'm doing my videos, I try to get them in the shot. All right? Because I need folks to know we're achieving over here. And you should want your people to know that too. So that is our goal, to launch and have a launch that is going to generate $10,000. We're going to get into having a strategy for this. But before we get into the strategy, I do want to go ahead and just talk about what marketing is, so that you can get a mindset towards it. I know that for many of us, when we say, oh, I just want to make some passive income, or I just want to make money while I'm sleeping, or, you know, I just want to have a nice side hustle. The truth of the matter is we don't realize how many hats is required to do that. And I have never been I don't run away from hard work. I have no problem with hard work as long as the hard work yields results. I'm good and I will work hard. And creating a good, lucrative passive stream of income does take that effort. It does take you putting in that hard work, putting in that effort, learning different things, content creation, getting in front of the videos, some sales, some marketing. So you're getting all the pieces to make something that's going to last you forever. And even your kids and your kids' kids, right? So marketing is just one of those pieces of the entrepreneur side hustle puzzle that you have to learn and you want to learn. If anything, guys, let me tell you, and we're going to get into some copy. We'll talk about copy and some different things in a little bit, but let me just make it very, very clear to you. Even if your copy, which is, you know, the text and the words that you put on your web pages and your funnels and your all that stuff, even if it's not good, if you have A1 marketing, even if you have B+ marketing, okay, you can make a boatload of money. That's just facts. Okay. Even if you don't sell that well, you can suck. I'm talking about suck at selling. You get, you know, clenched up, you're sweating like a pig. You are just, you can't figure it out for anything. You could suck at selling. But if you know how to market, you know who you're talking to, you communicate with them, they feel like you know them and you do know them, and they, you know, you're just all in their business and they're loving you. I'm telling you that you can still do well. You can still be successful. You can still make great impact. You can still make a lot of money. You can generate income not only for yourself, but even for those that you hire, as long as you have some good A1 marketing. So for those of you guys who don't know what marketing is, the easiest way to just define this is marketing is the deliberate communication of a product or a service, okay, and its value in order to influence someone to purchase. That's the easiest way to just understand marketing. It is a deliberate communication of a product or service and its value in order to influence a person or people or whoever to purchase. Okay. You could also say that marketing is the promotion of brands. Okay. To express the value of a product. You know, you can get into branding, and you guys know, like anyone else, you know, you have Nine West shoes. This is for the ladies. You have Nine West shoes and you have Louboutins. They look the same. They feel the same. Probably the Nine West feel better on your feet than the Louboutins. But because of the branding behind Louboutins, people will pay $200, $300 more for those red bottoms than the Nine West. Guys, What do you guys like? You guys, you have your suits, right? So you can get a suit from K&G, get it tailored, and it looks really nice. But then you have a Sean John suit or a Emilio Pucci suit. And because of the brand behind Emilio and Gucci and Sean John and all those guys, people will pay a whole lot more for those suits than the tailored K&G suit because of the quality of branding, or in other words, the promotion of that brand. And the promotion of a brand comes back to marketing, right? And of course, this is why we see companies hire influencers and celebrities and all the big name people, the actresses and the actors, whoever will be willing to take a check. They put that name behind their brand, behind their product or their service, so that you'll buy into them. And so when it comes to marketing, I know people will just say, well, you got to do some marketing, but there's a lot of marketing. So if you have your notes, let me know that you have your notes, and I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you the different types of marketing, and then I'm going to give you your strategy for a solid launch, right? A $10,000 launch. And I'm just going to let you guys know that the strategy I'm giving is going to be based upon you maybe not having too much of a following. Okay. So I am considering that. And maybe you know a little bit about social media, but I'll give you that strategy on the back end. So let me tell you the different types of marketing, because it's not just marketing, like there's different facets of it. So you have digital marketing, which a lot of us are familiar with, which is social media, right? Being delivered on social media. You also have email marketing. Yes, it's not just them, oh, we want to stay in contact. No, they are marketing to you directly in your inbox. Okay. You have web-based advertisements, which is ads. You see them on Facebook, on Google. Sometimes when you type into Google, you're searching something, you'll see the first 2 or 3 links and it says ad, web-based advertisement. Or you go into your Yahoo and you see the little pictures of some different companies on the side, web-based advertisements, right? That is also a form of marketing. You also have physical marketing. That's really what we call guerrilla, right? Where you get in business cards, you got your direct mail, you have flyers, you're putting up posters. That stuff still works too. Don't get it twisted. It still works very well. Okay. You have text and multimedia messages, which is literally sending people text messages. Then also, I'm sure you get text messages from like Fashion Nova, and I'm just thinking of all the people that text me. God is Dope brand, Domino's, all those people are texting you. That's a form of marketing as well, right? They send videos or they say, hey, listen to this, or we created this video with you in mind, and they send you the link and you go watch it on YouTube or on their website. That is text and multimedia messages. Then you also have content marketing, and content marketing is great for the long term. We're not going to use this in our strategy because you don't really have that much time right now, but it's really good long-term strategy, and it pays off when you keep working it and allowing it to work. So that's podcasts. Some people will also consider YouTube to be that as well. Creating a blog post, that's creating content, right? And letting that content be out there and letting people know, I have this knowledge, I have this information. And they say, okay, I'm coming to you because you have the knowledge and the information, right? It's a form of marketing. You also have paid advertisements. And one example of this is you see it on social media where you'll see someone, oh, this person just created this brand in a pandemic on a page, and then you go to that person's page. That's paid advertisements and paid marketing. You have affiliate marketing, and this one is like the granddaddy of them all. Okay, affiliate marketing, where you're referring and you're promoting the products of someone else. Let me leave that there. I won't even talk about that or get into that. All right. Then the last one is automated marketing. And automated marketing is anything that you can put on automation. So that also includes emails, that also includes text messages, that also includes social media. You can kind of wrap that up in there. Automated is also, you have funnels, right? Setting that up. So there's a lot of different forms of marketing. So just the FYI, as you really deep dive into entrepreneurship, you're going to see all of it. It's a lot of stuff out there, okay? And it's not going away. It's a lot. However, when you know how you operate and what works best for you and your business, then you'll want to double down on a certain type of marketing because you know it works and because you know it's going to get you the best results, okay? So that's that. Now, I know I haven't lost you. You guys are still here. Good, great, awesome. So those are different types of marketing. So now what you want to understand is when it comes to marketing, marketing is also the proper use of colors, right? You have color psychology. You know, it's not just your favorite color that you're going to use in your business. We're glad you like pink, but if pink doesn't speak to your target audience, leave pink alone and get a different color. Okay, get a color that speaks to your audience. Notice that red, Target uses red, and you have that bullseye. Why? Because one of the things that they were saying that they wanted to promote and market and get into their consumers' head is whatever Target hits the bullseye. Target hits the target. So whenever you need something, if you want to make sure they have it, go to Target. That's a subliminal message that they send out in their marketing and Target, okay? So they use red. So you have to, which is a power color. Also too, you have black, gold, green. If you're into money, finances, green is a great color, especially a rich green and plants. Why? Because it denotes health. It promotes wealth, right? Of course, gold, silver, all of those things. So you have color psychology. Then you also have a lead or traffic generation. And this is really key, you guys, because at the end of the day, if it's just you and your mama that buy your products, that's not going to bring you the wealth and the income that you're looking for. You got to have traffic. In other words, you got to have people, eyes looking at your stuff. Even if they don't check out initially, that's okay. As long as they know who you are, that's still good. As long as they come back, that's still good. Eventually, they will purchase with you if you're doing a good job in your marketing. All right. So understand that when it comes to making sales and when it comes to making your $10,000, it's going to be traffic, 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 people, 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 eyes, eyes, eyes. How many eyes can you get on your product? How many people can you get this thing in front of? How many people can hear about you? How many people can see you and see you talking about that product? How many people, right? The higher the amount of numbers that you have, the better chances that you have in hitting your goals and hitting the numbers that you want to make for your business. And that's just what it is. Anything when it comes down to business, it's a numbers game. So you don't want to sit there and cry, oh, I tried to make this much money, or I tried to do this and I didn't make it. Boo hoo 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 hoo. Okay, cry, put your big girl panties on and get up and get moving, because it's a numbers game. If you want to have, let's say you want to make 10K in sales, and you have a $997 product, right? You only need 10 people to purchase it. You got that part for sure. Here's the deal. You only need 10 people to buy it at $997. However, you need at least, guess how many people to see that product and see that price tag? You need at least 100 people, minimally 100 people to see that product. So you're telling me, Dr. Faith, that if 100 people see my product and only 10 check out and buy it, I'm doing good? Yes, you are doing phenomenal, because that is a 10% conversion rate. All right. So you're doing wonderful. And of course, if your product is a little bit less expensive as it goes down, it's a volume game. So you got to increase the amount of people that are looking at your product. And don't think to yourself, oh, my product is it's not as expensive, or it doesn't cost that much. Doesn't matter. Okay. It does not matter. What matters is the amount of traffic, the amount of people who are looking at what you have to offer. The more people, the better, because that's what's called building out your pipeline. All right. So the more people you have, everybody's not going to check out. But guess what? The 10 that do, wonderful. Going with my example, the 10 that do, wonderful. Then you have 90 other people who could possibly purchase it later, or you have those 90 people who want to get something that's a little bit less expensive. Don't worry about that. Let's hit that end goal of the 10K. All right. So here's the strategy. If you're following me, I want you to put in the chat, I'm following you. I want the strategy. Okay. Because we're going through this pretty quick. As soon as I'm done giving you the strategy, we're going to open it up. All right. We're going to open it up. We're going to talk. Y'all don't want to talk. It's not by force, honey. I will let y'all go and do your launch. All right. Following. All right. Great. Good. I just want to make sure y'all follow me. So here is your strategy. Here is how you are going to make $10,000 in sales in your launch for your course. Number one, your phone. The first part of your strategy, and I know Dr. Vonza says this all the time, your phone. People you know are more than likely going to be your very first customers. Okay? The people you know. I remember one time I was doing a launch and I was trying to hit my numbers. And I was like, I just need one more person to take me over the top. Do you guys know who I called? I called my dad. I called my dad and I was like, Daddy, I have a launch. I'm releasing a product and I need you to buy my product. Well, what's the product? I explained it to him. He has no clue what the heck I'm talking about. He don't even know how he would use it. I said, it doesn't matter. What matters is you support your daughter. What matters is, as I go forth in my quest to dominate and build an empire for your grandchildren, that you support the movement. And guess what? He supported the movement and still to this day has no clue what he bought. Exactly. I don't care. I need to hit my numbers. I need to have proof of concept, right? Because I was launching my MVP. I need to have proof of concept and I need to proof that I could sell to my father. And I did. If you can sell to your parents, honey, you are in the money. Okay. It's just a matter of time. But your phone is number one for your strategy. Okay. You need to make a list of a minimum of 20 people. A list of 20 people minimum from your phone that you can reach out to. You can call. I say call. Okay. I know some of us, we don't like, I'm talking about me. I don't like getting on the phone. I will have a whole conversation with you, text message. And as soon as you call me, I'm looking at my phone like, why are you calling me? Stop, hang up, go back to the text. Okay. I'm one of those people, but when it comes to launching a product, launching a course, I'm going to give you a call because I want to make sure that you are on the same page and that I can lock you in and that you're going to go ahead and support me so that I can use that as a testimonial for myself, proof of concept, and move forward with that. Okay. Am I making sense, everybody? So you want to make a list of 20 people straight from your phone that you can call and reach out to. Okay. And let them know that you have a product, you have a course. They may benefit off of it. They may not. What matters is you need the support. That's that. Okay. Strategy number 2, still with your phone in your hand. Go to your Facebook or your Instagram or your link, wherever you have the most friends at, wherever you have the most communication and stuff, you need to go over there and start hitting up people's inbox and say, hey, I have a launch coming up. I have a product or course that I think it's going to help you. I think it's going to benefit you. I think you are going to profit off of tremendously. Oh, okay. What is it? What are you talking about? What's going on? And you can let them know, about the course, or you can just say, you know what, I'm going to go live on so-and-so day. Can you make it on? Right? Which is great too, because now you have numbers. Now you have someone who is warm. They're a warm lead because you've already let them know, hey, to be expecting that you're going to offer something, right? And then of course, because you have their contact and you can jump in, you can literally follow up with them if they don't buy immediately, or if they're on or they had to get off early, or all that stuff. Okay. So number one, your phone, your direct contacts, 20 people. Call your mom, your grandma, grandpa, all of them. The dog, if the dog has a credit card, him too. Number two is your social media. The social media people you actually know, right? Now, for some of you who have been in business, this is going to be part 2B of the strategy. You're going to reach out to the people that have already purchased from you. And as a coach, a lot of times people are like, but they already spent money with me. Why would they buy again? Let me help you with something. When people have purchased from you, those people are more likely to purchase from you again than a complete stranger. I need you to get this concept in your mind, because you do this all the time. But now when it comes to you, you're like, cut the mental crap, cut the mental jargon, garbage, okay? When people have already spent money with you, they are 10 times more likely to spend money with you again, especially if they follow you, especially if they like you, especially if what you're offering is directed towards them and their current state and condition. I literally 20 minutes before we got on, I was like, and my husband, Dr. Vonza, was like, what are you shouting for? I said, my favorite brand keeps coming out with these new clothing lines, and it's really annoying me. Like, just take a few of my coins. Don't take all of my coins. Stop making stuff that I'm going to buy. It's just so annoying. This is what I'm saying to him. And he's laughing at me. he's laughing at me because I'm like complaining that these people are doing what they're supposed to do. As their niche target market that I am, they are serving, honey, and I mean serving, to the point where I'm reassessing my budget. Like, hold on. I need to include a little chunk of money right here for these people, because I like these items that they're coming out with, because I've done business with them in the past. Follow me now. Follow me. I'm going somewhere. I've done business with them in the past. I'm more likely to do business with them again and again and again and again. If you do that for whatever brand you like, guess what? You are a brand to somebody else, and they're going to do that with you. So if you're in business, you've done stuff before, people have done, reach out to them again directly. Let them know you have a launch, you have something coming up that's going to truly benefit them. And you would be surprised. That you would be pleasantly surprised. Okay. So that's 2B. So if you're starting from scratch, you've never launched anything, you don't have any programs or anything like that, that's fine. That may not, that put that on the shelf. You'll refer back to that later. Okay. So if you do, then 2B is for you. Okay. Now, three. Number 3 part of your strategy is this. If you haven't chosen a day already, I want you to choose a day that you're going to go live, and you're going to speak live on your social media platform of choice and talk about your program or your course. And literally what you're going to do is, you're going to get on there and you're just going to talk about the benefits. You're going to talk about, what you do. You're going to, I think it's Emmanuel. If it's not, maybe it's somebody else, but I think it's Emmanuel who has the trucking course, right? So you choose your day. You say you're going to go live on this day, this time. I like Thursdays and I like Wednesdays in the evening. People are home, chilling out, what have you. Okay. I like Wednesdays and Thursday evenings. And you're going to, make a little flyer, what have you. Y'all already know. Okay, it's Emmanuel. Okay. You already know how I am. I'm going to always refer to you Canva because it's just easy and fast. You don't have to make it all complicated and fancy schmancy. Just put a picture up of yourself smiling, a picture up of your, no, you don't even have to put that. Just a picture up of yourself. Say, I'm going live. Meet me on my Facebook page. Meet me on my Instagram. Meet me on my YouTube, whatever. And promote the heck out of that live. Why? Because what's going to happen is you're going to have people who are going to come on curious as to what you're saying, what you're going to talk about, what you have to offer. And when you set that up, what you're going to do is you're going to prepare yourself and you're going to start talking about the benefits. You're going to talk about something that's, related to it. You're going to talk about all the things. Don't go into the actual product, just talk about all the things. Then towards the end of your broadcast, so let's say it's going to be about an hour long, you shift towards the end to speak specifically about your product, specifically about your course. So for example, if I'm Emmanuel and I have the trucking business, I'm going to say, hey, y'all meet me on my Facebook page, probably on my Instagram as well. And I'll probably repurpose it to YouTube when I'm done. So I get on, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Good evening. Listen, I wanted y'all to come on because I really am so excited about this, I'm really excited about where the time and the age that we live in. I'm really excited about financial freedom and the ability to not have to work from a cube. How many of you guys have worked from a cube? And blah, 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 you're just talking and you're just sharing. Well, what I want to share with you guys tonight, right? This is the pivot. What I want to share with you guys tonight is the opportunity to no longer have to work from a cube and work on somebody else's terms, but rather to create a life where you live on your own terms. You're your own boss. How many times have we said we wanted to be our own boss? I'm giving you the opportunity tonight by introducing to you my trucking business. I've been in a business for over 3 years. I've made blah, blah, blah amount of money, and I'm able to provide for my family. I've been able to travel the world and still build up a legacy for myself. And now I want to teach you the ropes because this is an industry that was, not afforded and available to everyone for a long time. Now things have changed, things have shifted, and now we don't even have an excuse anymore, y'all. Like there's so many things that we can do. And one of the things I'm telling you about today is this trucking business. So who wants to join me in this business? I'm gonna teach you everything I know. I'm gonna teach you so that way you don't have to go through the hard things that I went through, so on and so forth. You get. So, and you're going to do it live. And because you've already contacted those people and you said, hey, I'm offering this, I'm going live. You have people that are going to be on. You're going to be like, yes, I knew you was talking about something, man. Come on, I'm down. Let's go. Are you in? I'm in. Who else is in? Who's getting the course? Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. You have all the fanfare. You're doing all the things. Everybody's excited. Then you have people that have already bought in, and you can call their names. So-and-so is bought in. So-and-so is bought in. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, guys, we're literally going to be financing our future. Our future is in our hands. That's how you do a launch. That's how you do a launch. And here's the thing. Right now, you have your MVP, and that's okay. Work what you got. Work what you got. Make it work. Put it out there. You don't have a whole lot of time to promote it, and that's okay. If you have some, some extra dollars, you could even promote, I don't know if Dr. Vonzo wants to get into that, but you can throw a little cash at it, honey, and boost it on Facebook if you have a fan page on Instagram. You can boost anything on Instagram as long as you have a business, your account is a business account. You can boost it to get more people onto the live as possible, because remember, it's a numbers game. So the more people and the more eyes that you have on you and your course, the more likely you are to make that $10,000 in sales. So guys, this is a simple strategy. It's not a whole lot because, honey, I can give you all the things, from Facebook ads to setting up funnels to doing ebooks, having your bonuses and having this and like I can give you the whole heavy duty. Okay, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to give you a simple strategy, 1, 2, 2B, 3 that works. And if you execute it, you will get the results you desire. Okay, so I'm done. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Put it in the chat. I have the chat pulled up here on Zoom, and I have the chat pulled up here on Facebook. So though I'm not really able to see the comments on Facebook, actually. Okay, so I'm not really able, okay, there it is. I got it. All right, good. All right, so here we go. Do you suggest doing a limited time discount to the first? I actually love that because it creates number one, FOMO, fear of missing out. And number two, it also creates a sense of urgency. If I have, remember I was at the top of the hour, I was saying if my product is $9.97, then guess what I'll do? I'll say, guys, for today or for this weekend only, my course is $997. If you sign up right now, today, next 3 days, I will have it for $667. At midnight on Sunday, it's up to $997. You'll still get the course, but it's not going to be for that crazy, ridiculous price of $667, right? And people are like, hold on, because I know I want this course. Do I want to pay extra for it? I don't. Okay, let me figure it out. You know, and you answer some of those objections even on the live. You know, you say, well, maybe you weren't, you know, somebody will probably put it in the chat too, because people love to talk. Oh, I don't have $997. Guess what? 2 of your credit cards do. Your mama does. She wants you to retire her. Go ask her for it. Like, you can literally, if you don't have $997 to get this course that's going to release you into financial freedom, then you really need this course. Seriously, you really need this course. As an adult, you should have $997 for an emergency, especially for something that's going to free you up to live the life that you're supposed to live on your own terms. No excuses. So get a credit card, get 2 credit cards, borrow from your mom, borrow from your best friend, promise to wash her car, you know, whatever you need to do. You need to find that $997, or since it's the launch, you need to find that $667, because it's going to go up to $997. You might as well get it at a good price, right? So you're talking like that. You're coming from a place of confidence and assurity, because you know the content that you put in there has changed your life. And so it's time for others who want lives to be changed as well. Or a bonus. Yeah, I like having bonuses as well. And let me just say this, because it's MVP, that's not a requirement, right? And that's what I was saying. I could give you the whole mother load of a launch, but for your MVP, that's not required. This is just a simple, straight at 'em launch strategy. So you can do that. If you've been in business for a while, you do have a few things, definitely offer a bonus. And a bonus doesn't have to be like a whole big old course. Don't put that on yourself, okay? Don't do it. A bonus could be access to our exclusive private Facebook group, where you have community and support as you go through your course. A bonus could be a one-on-one session with you that won't be offered after this weekend, because I can only take the first 20. You see what I'm saying? So you offer that sense of urgency, you offer that exclusivity. Maybe you might have like a checklist or an ebook or something, MP3 or something like that, that you can offer them, that could be a bonus, that can make it feel like, oh, I'm getting a good deal here, right? And then you could take those bonuses away too. Do we need funnels? Can we should okay, have an affiliate links in our course? Okay, so here's the thing. What is a funnel? I know we didn't really talk about it. Let me just be real quick with this. A funnel is a marketing to sales process. Okay, so a funnel, and I know it's just so much stuff out there, so let me cut through the murk. A funnel is a process. I told myself I'm going to go on Amazon and buy a funnel just for the example. So you have the opening here and it's skinny right here, right? If you remember, I said you get a lot of people, and if you pour all the people into the funnel, all the people aren't going to go through. It's just going to be a little bit that trickles out. So your funnel is basically going to be you creating that little flyer, like I said, on Canva. If you need the link to Canva, let me know, because I do have an affiliate link for them. Let me know. But create that little flyer on Canva. You post it on your social media, post it in the stories, post it, you're sharing it with the people, text message, inboxing, you're doing all the things so that everybody will come on that time. That's a funnel. That's literally a funnel. Okay. And you show them that flyer. So they're going from seeing that flyer, right, to being on the live with you, to purchase. So we just turned the funnel upside down. We just put it that way. But you get it? So that is a funnel. Now you can add elements to your funnel to make it more robust. Remember, I talked about the mother load. Okay. We're keeping it short, sweet, succinct. So just keep it really simple for this one. Just keep it really simple. So no, you don't have to have affiliate links in your course, depending on what you're doing. So for example, if I, who is it that has the finance course? Like, so let's say I have a finance course, right? So good. Thank you. So let's say I have a finance course and I am an affiliate with Stash, Robinhood, JP Morgan Chase, the things. And let's say in the course, I can put bonus some of my favorite financial apps to use. Right? But so they could use that and then I would get that affiliate, but that's not a requirement. That's just like an extra thing. And that could also, but going back to that question you asked, Lanisha, be a bonus. Especially if you're talking about stocks, then I'm going to tell you the ones that I use and I'm going to tell you their benefits and I'm going to tell you why, You get what I'm saying? If you sign up for Stash will give you this and that and the other. If you use my code, great. If you have all that, sweet. If you don't, nope, no biggie. No biggie. Especially if this is your first time, I would just suggest leaving that stuff to the side, keeping it short and sweet, and practicing being in front of a camera, looking at yourself while you're talking, listening to the sound of your voice, because some people don't like the way they sound, listening to the sound of your voice, okay? Being comfortable with making an offer and telling people to purchase. That's some effort right there, right? Especially if you're not used to doing that. And sometimes you might be used to doing that for other people and it's easy. But when it comes to you, you're like, oh, yeah, we don't want that. We want it to be, oh, of course, right? So that's enough on your plate, especially if you're just starting out as it is. So just focus on that and be solid in making that offer to your people while you're on the live. And then, of course, you're going to have energy for that follow-up game because, honey, I should put that as a strategy. Number 4, okay? I'm just adding it right now. Number 4, part of your strategy is have a strong follow-up game. Have a strong follow-up game. Know the people who are on the live, know the people who said, oh, I'm going to be on and they weren't on, or they did get on and they didn't buy it. That follow-up game needs to be strong because there is money in the follow-up. Okay, there's money in the follow-up. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know. Drop it down. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Who is doing their launch this week, by the way? Just let me know in the chat. Who is doing their launch this week? Like you're ready. You're about to blow this thing out of the water. Okay. So if you're not doing your launch this week, are you doing it anytime this month? Is anyone launching at any given time this month in the month of March? Okay. Okay, hold on, let's see. Okay, shifted mine to next week. I have 4 more recordings. Okay. Well, here's what I would say. Why not? Because remember, it's MVP, right? Why not? And if you're using Vonza, on Vonza in the course, you can just have the title of what you're doing there, even though you don't have the content uploaded yet. And what that will allow you to do is allow you to do the launch and get feedback. Because here's the thing about when you create a course. If you don't have a lot of feedback on the front end, you're creating the course based on 100% on what you feel like they need. Whereas when you have an MVP, you may not have all of it, but you got like 60%, 80%. When you do it live and people are asking questions, then you can say, oh, I forgot to put that in there. Or, oh, that's something that I ran into too. Or, oh, right. And now when you go back to throw that content in there, it's really robust because you already got the questions answered that most people, that most people come up with. So that you get that immediate feedback, then you can turn around and put it in there. And then that really gets you fired up because you already know, this is the best course on the market. You're not going to beat this one. You're not going to beat this one. This one is it right here. And that gives you confidence. So I would suggest, instead of recording those 4, just write out and label it in your Vonza platform, in your course content area, label it, then get to work on creating that like digital flyer, reaching out to people and getting them on your live. Set the date and start talking about it. Because I'm telling you, when this is over, you're gonna be like, dang, I should have talked to more people. Man, I could have got more people on the live. The more people, the better. And here's the thing about people. People don't like to miss out. People don't like to be left behind. People don't like to feel like they didn't get a chance to get what everybody else is getting. So especially if you have people who are already gung-ho, they already ready, they getting on the live, they rocking it out with you, they leaving comments, they going in with you like, I mean, let's go. Oh, finna make this money. Like it is all this energy and then all this excitement. That's gonna do better for you than making sure you have all the content ready. I'm going to do a relaunch. Okay, sweet. So if you're going to do a relaunch, then for you already know, for the most part, what may be missing, what could have been done better, also to how to market it, those pain points, right? The pain points of your ideal customer and hitting those pain points. Because if they can feel like before they even see the course or see the price point, like this lady has what I need. I don't know how much it's going to be. She look a little expensive. I don't care. I'm going to figure it out. When you know what I'm saying? So when that is happening, because you're communicating and your marketing is so on point, because you're relaunching. So you have some feedback already. You already know, where they were, what was happening, what could have done, what you could have done better, all of that. And now you could take that and put that into that relaunch. And now you're really going at it because you are confident, you're sure that is going to exude from you and people are going to sign up. Remember what I said, you may not be that good at sales. You may not have the best copywriting, but if your marketing is on point, and one of the things about marketing is being able to communicate to your ideal client that you know them, you have what they need, you can solve their problem. As long as you can do that, even if you don't sell, even if you say, I need you guys to sign up because I need you to change your life. And that's your pitch. I've seen it happen. I have seen it happen. I have seen the ugliest websites, I'm talking about the ugliest graphics, ebooks do millions of dollars of profit and revenue and all of that. And it's just been butt ugly. You hear me? But because the person who was pitching this thing and talking about it, they've already bought into them, it's a wrap. It didn't even matter. It was like, it's just a done deal. That's powerful marketing. That's good marketing. So when people buy the course during the launch and you're not done yet, what do they receive? They're going to receive, oh, hold on, let me keep reading. Just the completed modules, that's part, oh, beautiful. So let's say you have your course and your course is 5 modules, 7 modules. Don't kill them now. I was going to say 12, but let's say it's 5. Okay. So if your course has 5 modules and all you have done are the first 3, do you really think they're going to be able to go through all those modules that fast? They're not. They're not. They are not going to be able to go through that course that fast. I promise you, unless your modules are like 2 minutes long, and no workbook or worksheet or anything like that, they're not going to go through it that fast. They're not. You will have time. And here's the thing, y'all, this is the invisible ingredient to business. I swear by it. I swear by this. I will hand over my next $1 million. I will hand over my next $1 million to you if I'm wrong on this. The invisible key to entrepreneurship will always rise and fall on confidence, period. If you show up, you could be looking rat-a-tat, your website could be shot to heck, your stuff could be just ugly all over the place. You don't even have the best pictures up, child. You took pictures of yourself on your iPhone in the dark. The thing you ain't even got it optimized to HDR. Okay. That's all of it could just suck. But because you show up in pure confidence, people will still buy from you. People will take that thing. You can literally tell them, look, y'all, I don't even have the course ready yet. I don't even have it ready. I don't have nothing. But I want you to go ahead and pre-order this course, and I'm going to release it on the 31st of March. And when I release it, your life is going to turn around. And because people believe in you and because your marketing is so good and you are so assured of what you're saying, they feel that confidence, they've already bought into you. It's a wrap. They're giving you their money. Like it's done. You get what I'm saying? Like confidence in business is everything. You could walk into a deal and literally be like, I don't know if they're going to give me this $18,000. I really don't know. But I'm about to walk up in here because I deserve $18,000 an hour for my consult, because my $18,000 an hour is going to put $18 million into your business. So I'm going to ask for it even though I'm shaking in my boots. And because that person is already confident and they know who they are and what they bring to the table, that confidence is going to come forth. That's how it goes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. My goodness, I'm telling you. Okay. So don't worry about they will receive what you've already put in there. And of course, you can always go back. And because you're already on fire, you're excited. You're like, man, folks bought my stuff. Oh, now when you turn the video camera on, you're like, hello, everyone, and welcome to the course. In this module, we are discussing this, that, and the other. And you're just, and they're just eating it up at home. You get what I'm saying? Because the confidence. All right. So trust me. They can't go through the course that fast. They ain't gonna go. And even if they do, they're gonna send you an email like, oh, I'm ready for the rest of the course. Great. What did you like about the portions that you did get? Right? Let them focus on that part. Make sure they get it. Then that'll give you time to upload the rest and you're good. Don't worry about it. You should be ready. Yes. Be ready to launch next week. Listen, you better come on. Let me tell you something. I need to give my baby a little rub down because all these little grimy fingerprints on her got her not shining the way she should. You understand it? But we are ready to see. You can see the difference already just through that little rub down. I'm really going to give her a rub down though. But we are looking forward to sending out these beautiful plaques with your name on it. Mine says Dr. Faith Abraham. No, y'all don't see this plaque. Hold on. Here we go. See it? There you go. Okay, now you can see. With your name on it, honey. Yes. 5-figure club, 6-figure club, 7-figure club. You better come on. Let's do this. People have been waiting in the balance for all that you have to offer for the longest anyway. So let's give it to them. Okay. All right. Well, I think we answered all the questions. I'm super excited for you guys. When you do your launch, tag me, let me know. We want to be a part of your success. That's what, that's a joy, to all of us, and we revel in your success. So let us know. And if you have any questions, put it in the group. If you have any questions after watching this and you're on the replay, hey, replay, should have been with us live, but hey, put it in the chat underneath the video, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Good night, everyone.